Hey, what's guys, going back to my channel, Gummy, and yes, so, Joker 2, I watched it, and I know there's already so many videos already claiming that the movie was bad. Now, I wouldn't be making a video if I was going to repeat what everybody has been saying, but I'm gonna be different and say that I actually enjoyed it. Now, when I say I'm gonna be different, I don't mean that, oh, I'm gonna fake it and pretend like I enjoy it. No, I actually love the movie. Now, could it be that my expectations were very low because before watching this, I've already seen the articles, the movie reviews, the videos, saying that the movie was horrible? Yeah, that could be possible. But I have seen and read those reviews, and everything that they said they hated, I actually enjoyed it. So let's talk about the biggest complaint, and that is the musical. Alright, so a lot of people before watching this was gonna hate this because it was gonna be a musical. Now, of course, I kinda had a feeling that the majority of people are probably gonna be that. You know, most of the bad reviews are gonna be people that don't like musicals, so bad review. Now, for the reviews that claim that they do like musicals, they thought the quality of the musical was bad. Now, I could see why they would say that. Yeah, like some at least less than half of the musicals in this movie, they weren't really that great. They're like the thing about musicals is they're dynamic, they're explosive, they're very expressive. The musicals in this movie, at least half of them, weren't that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention spoilers. All right, like I'm gonna spoil it. All right, most likely if you're watching this review or any review by now, you either watched it and hated, or you love the movie, and you're watching this because this is a rare video where the reviewer is saying they love the movie. So yeah, like I said, at least half of the music I thought weren't expressive or explosive or dynamic. Now, I will say, both of their singing was pretty good. Joaquin Phoenix's, I thought it was pretty good. I'll talk about him after this, but Lady Gaga, of course, alright? She's an amazing singer. But what's just so disappointing is she's an amazing singer, but like, nothing is happening. Well, at least half of the songs, like I said. Now, Joaquin Phoenix's singing, a lot of people didn't like. You know, like either they thought he was bad or he's not bad. But for me, him not being a perfect singer or an amazing singer like Lady Gaga, it adds to the character, you know? Like his singing just feels so real and raw. Because the character Arthur Fleck, you see his environment. He's around people that use him, that abuse him, and they don't care about him. And when I see and hear him sing, I just have a lot of empathy. I just feel bad for the guy, because it feels like singing is the only way he could express himself. This is a man that has been going through a lot. And I know he's a murderer, a psychopath, but like, this movie does a really good job making you sympathetic to Arthur Fleck. And another thing about the music, at least for like half of them, I'm talking about the low production ones, they don't really last that long. They last maybe like 2 minutes or less. But of course, if you don't like musicals, you know, your stamina on, oh, this is getting cringe, is probably very low. But yeah, I like most of the musics. So I think the biggest problem about the movie was the music part. I mean, bro, I can imagine people that don't like musicals but did like the first one going to this movie and just hearing the first song. I'm like, oh no, this is cringe. This is like damaging my body as I'm watching it. I could see why a lot of people just didn't like it. And then I thought about it. Would the movie be better without the singing? That was a quick yes. Because if we take away the music, the movie is still good. Like, you know, I don't think the quality has downgraded since the first movie. I still think the cinematography is amazing, the color grading, and the performance, they're all good. So if the music was the most complained about, I think they should have just removed half of them. Because like I said, you know, half of the music weren't really that great, alright? Like, listen bro, if you're gonna do a musical, you gotta go all the way. And if they did that, I think a lot more people would have loved the movie. There would have been less complaining. There would have been people saying, yeah, I didn't like the musical, but the movie was still good. There were just way too much musicals, and all those weren't really that great. Now, this all could have been prevented if they had screen testing, which they didn't. If they had the screen testing, probably a lot of the people would have said, yeah, I don't like the musicals. At least some of them. They was like, all right, you don't like some of them? All right, we'll take the bad ones out. But having zero screen testing is kind of fishy, you know? It's like, I don't know, like, was this on purpose? Like, did Todd Phillips wanted this movie to fail? Or was his artistic vision so strong that he didn't care what people think? And he actually thought the movie he made was actually pretty good, and there was no need to change anything. Now, if that's the case, do you guys think the Joker got into his head? Like, did you guys think, like, you know, oh, I made the Joker. I am now a part of the top directors. I am in the same level as Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, Christopher Nolan, and Hideo Kojima. Like, man, no disrespect, but this man only made one good movie. Maybe two. I'll give The Hangover the first one. But do you guys think he really thought? Like, the guy made two pretty good movies. And now, what, he's acting like, oh, I'm an auteur. Oh, like people are watching my movie because, you know, I'm directing it and it's my style and I know what people want. And if they don't like it, well, too bad. Oh, I mean, look at the title. It's not called Joker 2. It's called Joker Folie à Deux. And yes, this is my first try. I tried multiple times, and I finally know how to pronounce that. So yeah, couldn't put a number next to it. Had to go, I don't know, French on us and tell us, oh, it's folie à deux. Oh, that means delusional. Bro, you couldn't call a Joker delusional? You know, like, or Joker 2. You couldn't put a number next to it? No, you had to be pretentious and shit. So yeah, either Todd Phillips made the movie he wanted and didn't care what everybody thinks, or he truly thought he was one of the top directors with a lot of fans that will watch whatever he makes. Now, either way, this costed him, all right? The Joker 2 costed over $200 million. By now, it made $51 million domestically and $165 million globally. Yeah, the movie bombed. And after this, I don't think any studio is going to give him that much money again. So let's talk about expectations. So, yeah, it is revealed that Arthur Fleck is not Joker. This entire persona is an act. And it's not him. So yeah, at the end, you know, he got killed, and then it's revealed that, oh, the guy who killed him is going to be the Joker. Now, a lot of people are mad about this. They're disappointed because, oh, he's not the real Joker. Well, what the fuck? Why is it called Joker? I hate this entire conversation about, oh, this character doesn't fit this character. Why is it called this character? It's like, this is another revision. This is another universe. They use the character to tell a story. Like, this wasn't the origin story of the Joker. This is a character study. So, like, you know, this isn't gonna be the Joker we all know and love. You know, oh, I planted bombs all over Gotham. This is a new character. His name is Arthur Fleck. So yes, he isn't gonna fit like every other Joker, but that's the point. When you want to make a new character, what, it's gonna, oh, it's Joker, but like this one has a mustache. No, but like, change it up. Like, I understood, like, this is another Joker, but all you guys are like, oh, this isn't the Joker that I know. Like, bro, I thought like Marvel prepared all you guys and made you understand, oh, I see. Multi-universes have variants of the same characters. Oh, I get it. But nah, in this one, it's like, no, I'm mad because this isn't the Joker, real Joker. Like, I hate you guys. And the same with Harley Quinn. People are like, oh, this isn't comic accurate. Another variant! I hate you guys again, alright? I mean, even in the first movie, they made it clear that this is a bitch-ass Joker. And in this movie, they revealed that this guy's a loser. Like, he did this for attention. He did this to feel noticed. But, like, I think a lot of you guys kind of, like, erased that and it's like, and especially in the first movie, you're like, oh, wow, this is a Joker that I can look up to. Now that the second one showed that, no, this guy's a loser, like, how dare you change the character? Oh, you guys, you know, ruined the character. It's like, no, this was the story all along. And I loved it. Like, this movie could have easily glorified and justified Arthur Fleck, but they didn't. They showed the people he ended up hurting, and it showed that his actions have consequences. That entire court scene was really great. Like, the times where they expose and reveal and remind people that this guy's a loser, He's mentally ill, he's a sad man, and look at all the people he hurted. But nah, everybody in the theater is like, man, stop reminding me that he's a bad guy. So yeah, movie was great. I loved it, but I could see why some people don't like it. You know, like, I'll admit, some of the musicals, they don't deserve to be showed, all right? Like, either they should be removed, or spend some more money and make it better. And yeah, that's it. Like, I can't think of any more complaints. Like, that is the biggest complaint that I could think of. Like, that's the only thing that was bad about the movie. But everything else, it's a great movie. I thought everybody, acting-wise, did a great job. Joaquin Phoenix didn't felt like he downgraded after the first movie. It was the same great performance. Lady Gaga, another great performance. Like, you know, she was great being a crazier person than Arthur Fleck. Now, did we need a Joker 2? No. But I'm glad they did. 7 out of 10. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, bye.